In the quiet town of Remora, a small bell tower stood at the edge of the market square. The bell, called the Silent Bell, had long lost its chime after years of disuse. Children played beneath it, merchants hurried past, and the townspeople barely noticed its presence. Among them lived a young woman named Elin. She worked in her father's shop, mending clothes and listening to the hum of daily life. Elin was thoughtful, kind, but also cautious. She spoke little, fearing to speak wrongly, and rarely stood up when others spoke unjustly. One morning, as spring sunlight filtered through cotton blossoms, Ellen overheard a troubling conversation. In the town hall, the mayor and his council planned to raise taxes for farmers, claiming urgent repairs for the Silent Bell Tower. "We must fix the tower," they said. "We'll increase property taxes to fund the repairs." Outside, small farmers worried. "How will we feed our families?" they whispered. The mayor's daughter clutched her basket and looked pale. Her family could not manage more taxes. Yet no one spoke up, until Aylin felt a spark of unease. That evening, Aylin sat at her desk, stitching a worn sleeve. Her mind followed the farmers' anxious faces. She couldn't sleep. At dawn, she decided to act where others hesitated. Walking to the bell tower, she climbed its steps slowly but steadily. At the top, she found a worker sleeping near the bell's base. "Excuse me," she said quietly. "Tell me, what work really needs doing?" The worker sat upright. He rubbed his eyes. "Honestly, ma'am, the tower is solid. The bell is stuck, but repair only needs a few ropes and new clappers. Very low cost. No need for taxes." But no one in the council wanted to save face, so they used the bell as excuse for tax hikes. Elin's heart pounded, but she felt clarity. She descended the tower steps with resolve. She walked to the market square and stood before the gathered farmers, bakers, townsfolk. "Listen, everyone," she began, voice trembling but clear. "I know why they want us to pay more. It's not right. I found someone who saw inside the tower. They say we do not need taxes, that the cost is low, fixable with our own helping hands. We don't need to pay more." Murmurs arose. Eyes widened. Some in the crowd nodded, then called for more voices. A young baker, a tailor, and a farmer all spoke. "I can offer rope and tools. I can help fasten the clapper. We can repair it together without extra charges." The crowd rallied. Elin felt fear fade, replaced by purpose. Several council members appeared, faces tight. The mayor cleared his throat. "Miss Elin, what are you implying?" Elin held the gaze firmly. "That we are a community that can solve our own problems. That you should speak truth, not tax us in the name of a fixed bell." The mayor, surprised, looked down. He spoke slowly. "You are brave, Elin." "Thank you." The council agreed to postpone the tax vote. That afternoon, townspeople gathered at the tower. With rope, tools, laughter, and shared effort, they freed the bell. Elin climbed up and gave the rope a pull. At first the bell rattled weakly, then a clear, bright chime rang out, soft but joyful. Remora fell silent, then erupted in applause. Elin felt warmth fill her chest, not from sound, but from truth spoken bravely. The bell spoke too, a call to courage.